is JiDion in here in two places at once?
I love it. I just love that JiDion's like being like, it's literally like, I'm just thrusting the fucking FaceTime cam to you.
Why does he look swollen?
Dude, he's like pack god right now. He's packing the pred. It's awesome. It's awesome, dude.
Radio in 10-4. I was talking to a girl. Over and out, Jim. 10, 9, 8. Stay serious.
I want to go over something big, okay? I want to go over something big, and that is the reception for my JiDion video. So I was always planning on doing a follow-up to this, but, you know, similar to people like Tankfish, JiDion has an audience of just, you know, militant retards.
True.
I'm not going to call out any of the commenters themselves, because if you want to go through the comment section and see all the retards, then and act like you're visiting the zoo so you can see all the animals, that's up to you. That's fine. But hey, I'm not gonna blast them on my platform. That doesn't feel very nice, right? So instead, though, what I am gonna do is show a public argument that I had with one of the most retarded people I've ever met in my life. So there's a creator by the name of CB2. CB2 and I go way back to pre-Joker era, okay? Where, what was the whole thing that we like slammed into CB2 for back in the day, Sam? Because it's like, it's a little foggy for me.
Imrao.
Yeah, but what was it about Imrao? Like, what was, he was making, like, was it his inability to substantiate anything that he was saying? What was it?
That, I think, if I don't want to say anything and it's wrong about it, because I know it was all to do with Emrao, because then Emrao brought up his Shorts channel, right?
Yeah.
Was it to do with Emrao flirting, right?
I think so, and he was trying to paint Imrao as a predator, and I think straight up as a pedophile, and he just didn't have the, you know, actual evidence to be able to do so. And it just made him look really bad. He was malding, he was freaking out, okay? But then for a good period of time, I didn't hear anything from CB2. Apparently, though, you know, life hasn't been going so well for him, but I'm not gonna talk about that part because I'm not a dick. But Morale was telling me some very interesting things about how CB2 is doing now. But you know, that doesn't matter. It's okay. But what I will talk about is this argument that I had with them. Okay, so let me show you. So, and it's all about the JiDion video. That's why I'm bringing it up. So I see this tweet randomly responding to JiDion saying, all charges are dismissed. I'll tell you what, this has been terrible for my video. Not in like a way of like it undermines any of my points, but so many retards have come to my comment section to say stupid shit. Like, oh, I had somebody verbatim say this, chat. Oh, all charges were dismissed? That means he didn't do anything wrong. Are you fucking retarded? Do you understand how the law system works, you dumb fucking idiot? They decided it wasn't worth their time or energy to pursue. That doesn't mean that the crime wasn't committed. And they could easily nail him on disturbing the peace, because I looked into it. Now, stalking, I think that they'd still have a pretty strong argument for as well. But, you know, then again, it's up to the prosecutors and whether they decide to prosecute the case. That's what determines if charges are dropped. It doesn't matter if he did it or not. Unfortunately, that's the way our justice system works, right? So, regardless, the charges being dismissed doesn't mean anything. It just, as I said, it just means that it was a waste of time for the prosecutors. And probably they would have gotten, like, giga harassed, and, like, their families could have been harassed. Who even knows? You know, knowing JiDion. I mean, we already know that they were getting an influx of false police reports. The Woodhaven police were. The Woodhaven police were getting calls about murders and stuff like that weren't even happening. Why? Because JiDion got arrested, right? So I can understand why a prosecutor probably would want to stay away from that, especially if it's more minor charges. I can understand that completely. From just a pure PR perspective, when they understand that they're dealing with a delusional fucking cult, I get it. Yeah. So, all charges dismissed, couldn't fit in the cop car, but these charges couldn't fit on me either.
Oh, what a comedian.
He's funny. He's funny.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
He's a multimillionaire, Chad. My fans and I are completely exonerated with prejudice. Wait, not without prejudice? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, I didn't even know that part. Okay, well, that's... I think with... Am I wrong? Doesn't with prejudice mean that they can litigate the case if they wanted to? What is with prejudice versus with...
With prejudice means that they can't. Without means that you can.
Okay, so with prejudice is good.
No, it's Good for JiDion. Bad
Good for
us.
JiDion is what I meant. Okay. Now it's time to focus on catches. Great. So CB2 quote tweets this and says, "Good stuff. Although he was acting like an idiot at times, I do stand by that he was wrongfully arrested. Glad he's going back to the parade catches, though. Hopefully he sticks with it."
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm just immediately triggered by this shit. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm just immediately like, my retard alarm's going off. I'm gonna have to go in. So I say, can you explain why? Okay, don't go to my post.
I mean,
can you explain?
Even
go ahead.
the logic that he's innocent because the charges got dropped is so fucking stupid. Because that same logic could vindicate multiple high-class pedophiles or predators that we know are in fact pedophiles, predators,
Okay,
or
but
rapists,
Jamal,
provably.
Jamal,
it's such stupid logic.
Okay, but excuse me, Jamal. There's two things I have to say. First of all, Jay was found innocent, and that means he didn't do anything. First of all. Second of all, like the other thing is like, it's so funny to me that JiDion's fans will say, "Oh well, the charges got dropped, and that means that he hasn't done anything." You know
Does
that
that mean
that's
the
happened with
pedophiles-
JiDion, right?
Does that mean the pedophiles he arrested are innocent then?
Exactly. You know that JiDion has arrested pedophiles or gotten pedophiles arrested that haven't been convicted of crimes, correct? Does that mean that they're not pedophiles and that they did nothing wrong? Because that would mean that that JiDion was going after innocent people. So your logic doesn't make any sense. You're fucking retarded, okay? It's always a corrupt police system when it's going after the predators, but then when it's going after JiDion, it's it's a perfect system, and it's awesome, right?
They have proof that they're pedophiles. That's the difference. It's not like JiDion.
We have proof that he disturbed the peace and stalked this guy. Like, it's like, oh my god, like it just kills
like
me.
he did it on a live. No, the live's down. There's
Yeah, a live stream with like thousands of people watching. Like, I know, it's like, what is this group mass psychosis that we're experiencing right now? It's so fucking stupid.
You don't get it. If he doesn't fit in the police cruiser, then you must have quit.
Yeah, literally, exactly. If JiDion's fat ass body does not fit, then you must have quit. Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's the logic that these dumb YouTubers with huge fan bases have. They won't ever be criticized or held accountable because their fans just defend them demonically.
What's very interesting about this. What's very interesting about this is CB2, who has since unfollowed me. He used to follow me. That's funny. What's funny about this though is that CB2 literally like has made multiple videos about the JiDion stuff that has just essentially been giving no pushback to JiDion, has been glazing him, and hasn't mentioned any of the big actual situations that are going on, such as the fact that he brought EDP into a server full of children.
Well, there's a reason for that. It's because he has absolutely no idea about any of that because he didn't do his research. He categorically did. He did not watch that stream. He said to me in my DMs, as we'll take a look at probably, right?
Yeah, we will.
That he did not want to watch that 6-hour stream, and he just took. He watched a few clips, but didn't see anything of the EDP stuff. How can you then go into the kind of situation without watching one of the major responses? Yep. That's incredibly retarded. He doesn't have to cover that if he didn't want to, right? He might want to focus on another aspect of the situation where he's messed up. Just focus on the criminality of the situation, right?
Yep.
But you've got to know about that response to be able to do that.
Exactly.
Which you're missing a big part of the context and how he's handled that situation and what he's saying.
Right.
It's just incredibly reckless.
Right. Exactly. I mean, like, and Lost in the World is bringing up a great point here too. The charges on Tectone still stood, and his retard hugbox still call him innocent. None of these arguments work. They're celebrating that their dumbass isn't behind bars. That's exactly right.
True.
Yep.
So true.
So I say to CB2, can you explain how he's wrongfully arrested? Also, his catches tend to be just as bad as his streams. But do what you do, Mr. 2. So he says,
Can't fit it all in one tweet. He for sure was acting like an ass, don't get me wrong. My take was that the cops mistook the fans as part of his group and wrongfully arrested him based off of that. They weren't named or present when the cops notified JiDion to get off the property.
What the fuck is he talking
What the fuck?
about?
So, wasn't the whole thing that like he grabbed his fans to could be like, go track this guy down? Break
if
his
we're
fucking
going,
legs.
so none of them were charged with trespass, but since he's taking the trespass argument, I'm going to say the same thing that I've said 7 million times, which is the fact if JiDion and his crew were trespassed, if people begin to act in JiDion's interests and are going into the McDonald's with camera equipment for the sake of filming Joe, they are by proxy a part of his crew and would be part of the fucking trespass. That's how it works. You're retarded. The end. But they didn't even charge him with trespassing, so that's a moot point. Then he follows up by saying, JiDion reacting the way he did arguably falls under freedom of speech when protesting the arrest, which is why the cops arrested him for disturbing the peace.
I don't agree with him acting the way he did, but in my opinion, he was free to do so. So I
Freedom
say,
of speech is not freedom of consequence.
Thank you. Yes.
Yep.
He can say what he wants, but
I gotta go
will
to
suffer
dinner.
consequences
Here is
for it.
5 indulgences so some of your viewers can get out of purgatory.
Thank you so much for the 5 Sunday. I appreciate it, buddy. So I say, that's absolutely not true. He was causing a scene, screaming like a petulant toddler, and had gathered a crowd. He was 100% disturbing the peace. On top of that, I'm pretty surprised the stalking charges didn't stick. It's unfortunate Jid looped these young people into his chaos, but the police were also within their right to arrest them for the same thing, as they were part of the commotion disturbing the peace, and were acting on JiDion's desires to get into the McDonald's and still film Joe, other than the third dude who was still in the crowd. The cops also seemingly made it clear that if the others didn't disperse, they would more than likely be arrested as well.
BU, but he's a multi-millionaire. Himpleton.
I know, Kitten Screaming. It's so disgusting that I'm attacking a millionaire like this. Okay, so then, before I go into this next part, I'm going to show you something that he didn't respond to, which I find very interesting.
Not sure where you're getting that his catches are harmful. He's had hiccups with the police, sure, but he's actually done more net positive getting preds off the street than harm.
And I say, he spreads information about the cops in his videos, leading to false calls. He's called the police under false pretenses. He's endangered the public multiple times. He doxes random places that he believes have done wrong during his catch. It's all right here. My video. Just because you're doing quote-unquote the right thing and are doing quote-unquote noble work doesn't make you a good person. And JiDion has prioritized the content over safety and Pred's arrests time and time again. So, and that's my other thing. Thank you for the 5 pink circle.
What?
Some sexual assault cases have charges dropped due to lack of evidence.
Correct.
So the points are moot.
Correct. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so
That's correct. Yeah.
And so my whole thing is too, another very popular detractor comment that I'm receiving on this JiDion video is, I mean, and this shouldn't be surprising to you guys because again, this is a cult following. I get the comment all the time, I love predators. I love pedophiles. Apparently, I love pedophiles. I love predators. Even though probably 70% of my online existence is exposing pedophiles, I love them apparently. So, regardless of my online footprint, the reason that the JiDion video is important, and the reason that I made it, and I've made this extremely clear, and I make it clear in the video too, these people clearly just aren't watching it. I say this verbatim. I want there to be more arrests. I want more of these people to get arrested and convicted. That's why I want JiDion to work with the police. That's why I want JiDion to actually do the right thing. And the whole point that I bring up to these commenters when I do feel like arguing with them, because sometimes I get bored and your boy just kind of wants to get into an argument, okay? And so sometimes I do respond to them. And what I tell them is, by that logic, JiDion loves predators too because he's letting them get off scotch-free with the way that he's doing things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Part of the argumentation is like, it's not caring about the way you get to the result, you know, as long as it gets there. Even if, like, sometimes you don't get there anyway, so it's kind of like a bit of both.
Something that also like irked me out about the point that CB2 was making. He's like, he's had a net positive outcome. Okay, let's assume that was the case. He had a net positive outcome. Does that suddenly mean he cannot be criticized for something this fucking retarded? No, you can still criticize him for it, even if he's done something net positive. Which is not. You cannot claim it's the case with everything being piled up.
If anything,
it looks so bad.
If anything, if you're doing the right thing, you should want to get criticized so you can improve yourself.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
And then Lost in the World 15 says, I'm surprised that they're not calling you racist. I'm sure that somewhere out there is. Oh, that's one of the other most popular comments. Don't worry, okay? I've gotten called racist more times than I can count at this point, okay? And it's fine. I'm used to it.
I got called a rapist for the Tankfish video.
I got called a predator. I got called a straight up predator by these people. Like, I mean, it's just like, it's insane. So going back to the arrest argument, because interestingly enough, CB2 never responded to the evidence that I gave him that his predator catches aren't good. And, you know, all of the evidence that I have in my own video, never responds to that. Interesting. Okay, either way though, going back to the arrest argument, he says to me, talking about all of this stuff about the stalking charges and how he, you know, was disturbing the peace, he says,
Well, I disagree. Yelling at police from a public sidewalk in protest isn't illegal and is protected under freedom of speech. From what I saw, he wasn't a safety hazard and posed no threat to business, police, or bystanders. Having a crowd around you also doesn't disturb the peace.
Hey guys, we're going to read the Michigan definition for disturbing the peace. I want to let you guys know something. If you ever get in a legal argument, unless it's a complex legal argument, it takes an estimation of around like maybe at most 5 minutes to figure out the laws around something. What? Thank you for the 2.
They're giving pick a side YouTube vibes.
True.
Well, that's exactly what they're doing.
It's literally pick a side YouTube, but instead of YouTube, it's the police. Yes. So the thing is, it's so easy to figure out like case law. It's so easy to figure out the law around you. So what I find out 2 things very quickly. First of all, disturbing the peace charges actually vary state by state. There's a law federally that you have to have somewhat specific reasoning behind disturbing the peace in your state law for disturbing the peace. That's kind of the overarching federal law around it. You can't have it be vague so that you can't just arrest random people. Makes sense. That's kind of the federal check on the state law. So then I look into Michigan state law because I see that it's in Woodhaven, Michigan. Okay, so then I see this. So notice that CB2 says, from what I saw, he wasn't a safety hazard and posed no threat to police, business, or bystanders. This has nothing to do with disturbing the peace, by the way. Nothing. You don't have to be a safety hazard. Let's look at the actual definition here. Michigan Penal Code excerpt. Disturbance of lawful meetings, which is disturbing the peace. I made sure that it was. It's disturbing the peace. Disturbance of lawful meetings. Any person who shall make or excite any disturbance or contention in any tavern, store, or grocery, manufacturing establishment, or any other business place, or big or here, and this is where it comes into play, any street, lane, alley, highway, public building, grounds, or park, or at any election or any other public meeting where citizens are peacefully and lawfully assembled, shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Notice that it says here, make or excite any disturbance. Now, guys, when I see that clip of JiDion saying, "Shut the fuck up," okay, and he has a giant crowd outside of a McDonald's that he's intending to partially bring into the McDonald's so that he can cause a further disturbance, I'd call that disturbing the peace personally. And ultimately, it's up to the discretion of the cops whether they want to pursue that. And in this case, they decided to. And I think justifiably so. So I say to him, with this screenshot, if you actually read the law, you'd see that it has nothing to do with being threatening or a safety hazard. Having a toddler tantrum and screaming at the police to shut the fuck up, gathering a large crowd and getting them to enter a business establishment for the sake of finding some rando, etc. are all qualifiers. What do we think he says to this, Chad? And thank you for being a member for 3 months Lost in the World. If it means anything, I'm black and I 100% agree with you. JiDion is a modern minstrel show minus the blackface. Honestly, yeah. I'm thank you for your, hey, you know what? Thank you for your vouch. We need all the vouch from the black community that we can right now. Okay, so I really appreciate it. So CB2 says, I'm not exactly well versed in Michigan law. Look it up. Anyways,
I also don't plan on looking into it super far in a Twitter debate.
You're retarded.
Why are you debating?
You're retarded. Pi, thank you for being a member for 1 month. I'm white. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea.
I mean, also it has nothing to do with the Twitter debate, right? He's made content on this. He's made 3 videos covering this. You would think he would have at least looked into it just a little bit.
Exactly.
I mean, he doesn't need to have overwhelming amount of knowledge. He just needs to have looked into it and kind of know what the gist is of it.
Well, he's acting like I'm asking him to pass the Michigan bar, dude. You know? Like, I'm asking him to look up 3 minutes of information. So,
a quick Google search shows that several cases where specific laws cited deemed unconstitutionally vague. Leonard versus Robinson applies best here, in my opinion.
So I thought that he was talking about like a federal law here. Whites in chat, don't say that, Spoops. Thank you for being a member for 17 months, though. I'm not a huge fan of what he just said there, though. Okay, so and he just shows this bullshit, which essentially is exactly what I already told you guys about, which is that the federal law dictates that, you know, it can't be a vague arrest. There has to be parameters around it. And as you can see by my tweet right here, there are clear parameters around the arrest. So this is a moot point again. But I mistook this for a federal law, which is my mistake. And I said, disturbing the peace is state specifically, so my argument works better. Sorry, bud. This takes 30 seconds to Google search. By the way, actually, really what I just said isn't wrong. But, I mean, it's okay. You also never responded to what I said about the catches themselves in the proof. Curious. He says, what?
The Leonard versus Robertson case is specifically Michigan, the place you cited the law from.
Okay, but guess what? You're citing a case, I'm citing a law. So, I mean, it's like, you're retarded still.
Checkmate.
I know.
I I don't care enough to debate your hour-long video in a Twitter reply thread. Lol, sorry.
Okay, so you're a pussy. And you have no reason to actually feel the way that you do because you've been presented with contrary evidence to your claim, and you're refusing to back down from your claim, but you're saying that you're not willing to look into the evidence.
Very good.
Okay. I stand by my opinion that they're a net good. He's for sure reckless and could do things better. Wait 1 second. So Pochi says, Himpleton, Leonard versus Robinson in Michigan is alleging that Robinson, under color of law, violated his Fourth Amendment right to be free of unreasonable seizure. So wait, that doesn't even have to do with disturbing the peace?
He definitely, like, AI Gemini'd this shit, bro.
That wasn't even relevant to the fucking argument. It's about fucking unreasonable seizure. That's why the charges got dismissed. What are you talking about, you stupid fucking retard? Oh my god. I hate this person, dude. Holy shit. Okay, and then so I say...
Mine's arguing for JiDion here.
I say, maybe if you did actual research and looked at the example, you'd realize how stupid you sound. He says, you're taking this way too seriously, Lamau, but please explain how I'm wrong. Dead ass, and I tried to, but you're unwilling to look at the evidence, you dumb fucking retard. So it doesn't matter. Even if I tell you, you're gonna be unwilling to look into it. So why should I even talk to you in the first place?
Deadass, not sure where the miscommunication/misunderstanding is happening here, lol. If I'm wrong, and that's fine. I'll eat my words, but not sure why you're so heated over this.
By the way, me being quote-unquote heated is ending my sentences with a period and saying, you sound stupid. Okay? On top of that, though, I have never understood, I've never gotten why the fuck people do this. Why do people do this? Where they tell me that it's bad to take something seriously. I'm sorry I care about this. You act like you care about pedophiles getting arrested, so you should care about this too. You should take this seriously too. What's wrong with taking something seriously, for God's sake? It's so fucking stupid. It's such a cope argument.
Considering he's done like 3 videos on it, right? You'd think he'd want to be able to get this information right, to correct his information. If he's putting this out to like a platform, you'd want to correct that. You want to put like it in the description. I've had to do that. I've had like minor bits of information wrong, and I've updated it with like follow-up stuff. That's what you want to do as a content creator.
Exactly. If I ever, like, the minor mistake that I had in my JiDion video is that we said Bloodspeth's video on JiDion got striked. It turned out it was actually Bloodspeth's video on Nova where he talks about JiDion. So we corrected that immediately in the pinned comment. Anytime something like that happens, we're immediately going to issue either a retraction, we're going to take that part out of the video, we're going to pin a comment, we're going to make a follow-up. We're going to do that because we actually care about the way that we're perceived, and we care that people know that we're telling the truth and that we seek to actually give out accurate information, right? So it's just so stupid. So
yeah, exactly.
I say,
yeah, but you're a racist liar, so you know.
No, you're right, man. No, you're right, man. I'm sorry. So I say, watch the video. Also, me calling you retarded isn't me being mad. It's just true. Best of luck. And then an hour ago, I say, by the way, I'm talking about you on stream tonight. Feel free to join. So, unbeknownst to me, and I'll send that tweet to you guys so you can boost it, so you make sure that we gotta make sure that this guy sees it. Okay.
Every time I see shit like this on Twitter, it makes me glad I got fucking terminated.
Fair enough. Unbeknownst to me, guys, CB2 went to Sam's DMs. Okay.
How would you get out fucking racist, man? What the fuck?
Hang on a second. I would just like, because I just went and found Robinson versus Leonard, see what it actually said. It is on both freedom of speech and unreasonable search and seizure. It covered both.
Okay. So, to be fair to CB2, I guess he wasn't totally in the wrong. Regardless, it still doesn't matter because, again, it is only applicable if the parameters behind the arrest is too vague to actually count, right? So, in this case, that wouldn't apply whatsoever because the parameters were not vague at all. Like, there are 3 clear examples as to why he was disturbing the peace. More than enough reason to arrest him for it. So, that's just bullshit. So, CB2 goes and copes in Sam's DMs. Let's see. Thank you. He says to Sam,
"It's been a while since I've been involved with commentary creators just in general. Is Himpleton like a normal dude?" What?
No.
So I dared to disagree with you, and I'm just not normal. Awesome. "I remember he was considered a bit of a lolcow a few years ago." I mean, that's fair. Sure. "Had an unpopular opinion on JiDion stuff on a random tweet, and dude's taking it way too seriously? Genuinely curious. Not trying to start anything. I'm just shocked that this guy's so hostile about this stuff." Sam says, Himpleton's great, man. He's completely changed from a couple of years ago. He's just massively disagreeing with your JiDion perspective, lol. I agree with his take, to be fair. But no, Himpleton's chill. Okay. I got you. Yeah. I know most people in commentary won't agree. That's fine. I still like JiDion. I'm critical of him, but I still like him overall. I'm just shocked he's going this wild over it, TBH. Just took me by surprise. Chat, can you guys please tell me, was I going crazy? Was I like ass blasting the guy? Like, I don't think I was at all. Like, was I going crazy? Like, I don't understand. Evidence. Yeah, like I cited evidence and ended my sentences with a period. I used proper punctuation. I called him retarded at the very end. I don't know what's going on. So he says he's passionate about the topic. It's also people going easy on JiDion for the past 4 years that's allowed him to get away with so much, so most people are being more harsh. It was probably this post, lol. And then, not sure where you're getting his catches are harmful. He's had hiccups with police. That whole thing. Which, yes, that was annoying to me. So then he's like,
I guess so? I thought that was a normal lukewarm take, TBH.
Sam says, not really. People have been criticizing JiDion's pred stuff for years at this point, and a lot of it has been relitigated and new stuff brought up throughout the situation, like his insane, disgusting actions in the EDP quote-unquote catch. I'm just reading your latest replies and back and forth, and I can see why he got pressed, dude. Skull emojis.
Whoa, why? I'm dead-ass confused.
Come on, man, this reply shows the Leonard versus Robinson thing. And then it quotes him, I stand by my opinion they're net good. He's for sure reckless and could do things better. He doxes and harasses officials. He got into a car chase with a pedo. He invited EDP to his server full of minors. And that's actually just the tip of his poor behavior in the EDP situation with him. True. True and based. He responds. Oh, and then Sam keeps on going. He refuses to work with police most of the time, and it doesn't go exactly his way. He harasses them, lol. In Himpleton's video, in one situation, the cops say that they will take the evidence, and just because we aren't arresting him now doesn't mean we won't. And he's still doxxed. I'm not denying that he's done some good, but that doesn't take away from all the heinous shit this guy has done, and I certainly wouldn't say he's that good. So, okay, dude. Oh my God. Wait, CB2, why are you getting so pressed over this? CB2, what the fuck? 3 fucking paragraphs, dude? Why are you getting so fucking pressed over this, dude?
What's your microaggressions, dude?
I know. Jesus fucking Christ. So he says,
not sure about this EDP stuff. I haven't really seen that.
Are you fucking retarded? And you made 3 videos about this? You dumb...
It was like, the reason the response to, like, JiDion was so bad was because of that stream where that shit was discussed, right? For, like, 2 odd hours, EDP was the central focus of that conversation between Bloodspeth and JiDion. It was that stream, and him immediately priving it, that made things 10 times worse for JiDion. I just don't know how you have no idea about what happened on this stream in any capacity.
Yep.
If I'm devil's advocating, did he actually end up covering that stream at all in his videos?
No, but my point isn't, and I argue this to him later, my point isn't you need to cover this, is you need to know what's happened to be able to accurately cover the situation going forward. Because it is such an integral part of the situation. Like, I don't care if he's covered it or not, he just needs to know what's happened. And he doesn't. He has no idea.
Exactly. So then he says,
I'll look into it in a second. For public officials thing, I guess I'm just coming at it from a different perspective. Obviously, audience shouldn't harass or make false calls, etc., but from what I've seen in the video, granted, I haven't seen all his videos, but he calls for his audience to call either police departments or officials involved in order to apply public pressure.
Terrible idea. Let them do their jobs, you dumb fucking retard. Okay? Do you think that your audience of children and retards is going to call the police and be respectful? First of all, it's not even a good strategy whatsoever because it makes the police less likely to look into it because they're going to feel harassed. Second of all, though, if you really want to go about it this way...
This is super important to this subject.
Thank you for the 5 future. We'll get into it in just a second. If we're really going to go that route, which is fine, sure, whatever. If we're really going to go that route, then my thing that I'm kind of confused about is, like, again, the vast majority of JiDion's audience are either children or retards. Let's just be honest. The vast majority of the time when they're calling in, they're being like, you guys are fucking disgusting, and you love pedophiles, and I fucking hate you. Fuck you, fuck you. Do you really think that that's going to make, like, a prosecutor's office want to prosecute something? Do you really think that that's going to make the police want to look into something? Do you really think that that's a good use of police resources when crimes go on every day and they could be focusing on that, but instead they're getting mass phone calls from these fucking retards? What do you think's a good use of police resources, guys? Should we just let them figure out the case? Or should we harass them with millions of people? You tell me.
Well, yeah, I mean, getting mass called isn't going to make them do their jobs any quicker, right? It's
Correct.
just probably going to delay them, if anything.
It's going to delay them, and as I said before, it's going to make them less likely to actually want to litigate the situation, because if anything, they might get annoyed. They might just be like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, historically, even then, right, with like online like predator like instances, right, it's always been the advice to report it to the police first, then go public with the information, because stuff getting public traction and stuff like that has always had a risk of interfering with cases.
Exactly.
Because of the outside factors with it, there could be manipulated stuff. It's like a whole thing. It's always been the advice. Which is why I hate when people like bring stuff to me and they're like, yeah, we haven't reported this to the police, and I'm like, go do that. I'm not touching it. Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, I mean,
go away.
Yen and pretty much anybody else in this call can vouch for the fact that when we see somebody who comes to us and they tell us about a crime occurring, and especially if it's perpetuated against them or just regardless in general, the first thing almost every time is going to be, have you talked to law enforcement about this? Like, I've had so many people come to me and talk about, hey, you really should do like a stream about this, like some person like raped me or something like that. The first question I ask is, have you gone to the police about this yet? I say, I don't think this is my place. This is a crime, and if you have not talked about this publicly yet, I highly advise you not to. I highly advise you to go to the police and make a police report and figure out the jurisdictions. I'm happy to help you with that, but that is, if you actually want justice to be delivered, that's the way that you do it. We cover stuff that has already been made public because it's too late at that point, right?
Yeah, could you imagine if like the number of like people who post like Google Docs on Twitter exposing people, if instead they just made a post being like, hey guys, here's a GoFundMe, I'm doing a legal thing to try and like go against the person who abused me, who was a rapist, all this stuff. Did that instead. That stuff would actually get those people behind bars most likely, or have a much more of a positive thing, but no, we're going to continue getting the Google documents.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should always take it to the authorities first, and then if that doesn't pan out for whatever reason, then go ahead, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So another great point from double hexagon 3604. People under the JiDion vids comment section going how you defend PDFs because you have that criticism against JiDion as if you weren't defending Schlepp from Parlo. Correct. I have worked with Schlepp on multiple cases. I've worked with Schlepp and Ruben on 2 different predator catches. Clearly, I'm on the same side, right? Like,
yeah.
It's just like, it's such a stupid thing, but it's like,
well, it seems that like online predator hunters seem to get like this blanket like layer of additional protection of just like, if you give them any criticism, right, the default thing would be like, you're defending predators, you're trying to stop them from doing their work, okay, they're doing good work, but then it entirely like undermines any sort of level of actual criticism to how they actually operate. For example, JiDion.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so then in this final paragraph of his little rant here, he says,
I wouldn't say sharing the names of public officials isn't exactly doxing.
So he wouldn't say that it isn't doxing. Very good sentence structure there, CB2. I know what he's trying to say. And it is true. So we shouldn't have called it doxing. Not because it isn't, but because it is always going to be a contentious thing when it comes to a public figure. When we say doxing in this instance, what we mean that their information is being spread on a millions viewed video with the intention of harassment, regardless of whether or not JiDion says that it's just to call like prosecutors' offices and stuff. We all know what's really going on, you know? Sorry, I've got the hiccups, but we all know what's really going on. Like, we know what's going to happen. So like, that's what we mean when we say doxing.
Huge Reckless Ben update.
Huge Reckless Ben update. I hope to God that this actually isn't a video about Reckless Ben because I'm so tired of that shit. Thank you for the 5 though, future.
I hope it's just a video of him choking on a Lego brick.
Yeah, it's just a video of him like jerking off in a corner. Yeah.
Basically what it is you're grabbing a spotlight, you're putting it on this person, even if they are a public figure, right? And you're basically being like, this person is defending pedophiles and they're stopping them from getting locked up. This is the person, this is where they are, this is where they work, even if the information was public. It's putting a new lens for people to look at it, look at that person and direct anger towards that person.
They've had their, and on top of that, it directs harassment to their personal lives, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we've seen people, and we show some of it in the video, we've seen people get, like, literally their personal Facebook, just barraged with terrible, terrible things, saying that they love pedophiles and stuff like that. These police who are following the laws, they're not doing anything wrong. And listen, I'll be the first person to always say that police corruption is rampant. It's an issue that should absolutely be addressed, and it's a very important one at that. I'm pro that for sure. But when we see these cases where the police are not doing anything wrong, fuck that.
Still sending the 5. YouTube being YouTube, and you deserve it, lol.
Well, thank you, Lost in the World. I really appreciate it, buddy. The way that we usually do it, Lost in the World, is you can give like the video. If you submit a URL, it usually doesn't work. But if you give the last, let me show you an example here. So this video that we're gonna watch in just a second, okay, this is actually kind of not a good example because for some reason I think it's because it's in a playlist. But okay, so
if you do the 11 letters after.
Yeah, the 11 letters right here. I'll show you exactly where it is. Okay, no, this is actually another poor example because it turned into a radio, which is also a fucking. Okay, here. So as you can see here, you have these last 10 letters right here that I'm highlighting. If you just put those in the chat, then I'll know what video to pull up, okay? Because I can plug that at the end of any video, and it will plug in the YouTube video that you want to watch, okay? Hope that makes sense. Okay, so either way, he says it's not exactly doxing. I understand if he's sharing addresses and other important info, which he has done before. I even say so. He did that with the volleyball business that he blamed, even though they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But from what I've seen, that's not what he's doing.
He is, and I say that he's doing that in the Twitter thread that we had together, CB2.
Like, for those DAs, they're elected positions, and those are public people. Should add he's not sharing private phone numbers either, from what I can tell. He shares office numbers and department numbers.
I'm sure you'd say the same thing about the volleyball place, right? Like, I'm sure you'd say the same thing because it's a public business.
There was a thing I noted about the volleyball thing when I covered the video on my own live stream. I noticed, like, the time of day. It was like when parents were picking kids up. I was just thinking, what's the chance that he goes up to this random parent, shows this guy spread like asshole or whatever the fuck, and there's a kid in the back of the car?
Yeah, I talk about this in the video.
That could have been entirely a possibility.
That's what I said. I mean, we didn't include that line because it felt like a little bit too, like, you know, assumptive. Yeah. But, like, it was one of those things where that's what I said when I first went over it, too. I was like, what are the chances of a kid being in there? Like, let's say it's a younger sibling that got picked up before this kid is. Like, there's a huge chance of that. Like, I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then somebody had the gall in my fucking comment section to be like, why does it matter? I think it's important that he showed the asshole to the fucking police. And it's like, what are you talking? Like, what is wrong with you? You're retarded.
I want to think that's sarcastic because that's just too ridiculous.
No. He literally properly timestamps it. He timestamps it and says, "I think that was important evidence." I'm like, kill yourself. What are you doing? Like, what is wrong with you?
Show the mug just show like a picture of the guy. You don't need to show him and his asshole.
Yes, you don't need to show his fucking asshole, bro. Like, my God. So then Sam says, public pressure by wasting police and authority time, clogging up emails, etc. I get encouraging fans to harass does make them do their jobs faster. Yeah, massive sarcasm there. In the case I spoke about, he was very literally told that they could get the evidence, and just because the guy wasn't getting arrested right away doesn't mean that he won't be, and he's still got fans to do this shit, Lamau. How do you not know about the EDP stuff when it was literally relitigated all throughout JiDion's first response stream, and it was pretty vital to it? I know you removed it pretty quickly, but you've covered the situation since, no? Let's see what he says. I covered the initial arrest stream, the follow-up the next day, and the I Quit video. Everything else was from clips and stuff.
Hello,
God.
I mean, what?
My God. Okay. Everything. Also, the body cam by Blue Clam, if you want to count that. I'm guessing I missed a stream. Typically, I'm not watching streams as they happen live, so it was taken down now to explain it. That's what archives are for, by the way. The arrest stream was an exception. Did you not know that he just sat there and responded to the criticism by deflecting, lying about getting kids involved with the Joe situation, and so much more? It was a brutal stream, and he immediately privated it. It's like a major part of the reason why the backlash got so much worse. This is a huge aspect of the situation. Hold on, let me just make sure. I've seen those clips you're talking about. Pretty sure I saw them from your tweets, actually. Oh, okay. No, I didn't see the Bloodspeth stuff, if that's the one you're talking about. Did you even know about that stream? Again, this is an integral part of the situation. Yeah, I'm aware. I just didn't watch the whole 6 hours. Like I said, I saw clips after the fact. Admittedly, there was a gap in my channel coverage between the arrest stream and the body cam video I made. I was just focused on other stuff at the time. okay? I get that it happens, that your focus shifts, but if you then go back to that situation, at the very least, you need to know what's happened so you can accurately cover the stuff that you want to cover. You didn't even know about the EDP stuff, man. I don't know. It's just crazy how you missed such a vital aspect of the situation that you were covering and couldn't even be bothered to watch the response stream that gives an insane amount of context. Sets the scene for the rest of the situation, his responses, and actions. If you can't be bothered, don't cover that situation. I'm gonna be so for real. Completely agree. Completely agree. So, like, this is just, like, it's just so bad, man. And, you know, I'd love it if he called in. I don't think he would, but I would love it, personally. I think it'd be very fun. I think, you know, I'd give him a fighting chance. You guys know how I am. I'd be kind. I'd be kind and
him, Sam.
friendly. Okay.
No, I haven't. No, but I can if you want.
Yeah, Sam, shoot him a message. Tell him he's invited. And tell him that I would be kind and respectful. And I won't be wild, okay, as he says. Okay, so let's, before we get into this, because I wanted to also show this video called JiDion the Performative Pred Catcher. I can't say that next part. But I wanted to show that video because it's really, really good, and it shows a lot of stuff that didn't make it into my JiDion video that I think is actually somewhat important. But it's also extremely funny. It's kind of like Big Bungie style. It's from a YouTuber who I'm not gonna necessarily name because I don't want to blow up his spot because this is his second channel. Lol. If you know, you know.
The title as well. Yeah.
Yeah. If you know, you know. JiDion is back to pranking predators. Let's see it.
All right. Great.
War never changes, I suppose. Great. And it's with Skeeter. So if anybody thought that Skeeter disavowed JiDion after all of that like kerfuffle, you're wrong. You're just wrong, unfortunately. So here we go. Where's JiDion here? Or is this just Skeeter? What? Oh, okay. Why is JiDion on face? What is going on? Okay, sure. Okay, let's do it.
We're about to call the security supervisor up to the room here. His name is Jim Zeeble. He has two full-on, just like clothed pictures of his own sister. Here you say, "Have a good day at school, my love. I wish I could sneak in the school and kiss you. Hee hee."
Not great.
Your beard looks like a dookie beard. It looks like a beard that
What are we doing?
say, "I have no hairline."
I have no hairline.
You're disgusted.
Dude.
What?
Okay.
Vic screams simulated mental breakdown gibberish? Have a good evening, lads.
Thank you for the 10 Hop and Poppy. I want you to do a scream simulated mental breakdown gibberish.
What?
I don't know. Whatever that means to you.
Do I do it then?
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog a little bit. The things I do for love.
Yeah.
Is JiDion talking to himself in the mirror when he wakes up? Yeah, it feels like it.
Why is JiDion in here in two places at once?
I love it. I just love that JiDion's like being like, it's literally like I'm just thrusting the fucking FaceTime cam to you. And
Why does he look swollen?
Dude, he's like pack god right now. He's packing the pred. It's awesome. It's awesome, dude.
Radio in 10-4. I was talking to a girl. Over and out, Jim. 10, 9, 8.
Stay serious.
7.
All right, sketch predator. What's going on, boys and girls? It's your boy Skeet Hansen, aka Sleepy Hansen, back at it again. Right now we are in a resort hotel. It's called J Resort in Reno, Nevada. We're about to call the supervisor, the security supervisor.
Exactly, dude. Exactly, Medna Fox. Yeah, just roast the pedophile. That'll show him. True. And then don't call the police beforehand, of course.
This is him. His name is Jay, or Jim Zeeble is his actual name. He's been chatting online with our girl decoy for months on end. I mean, it's just gone on and on. They met on the Facebook app. The girl immediately says that she's. He says, "I'm really nervous. It's risky for someone my age to be with someone under 18 because of police involvement." He asks for more pictures. The girl asks what his darkest fantasy is. He says, obviously, waste no time with that. He loves. And come to find out, Jim is actually in the chat log bragging about how he has two full-on, just like clothed pictures of his own sister. He is jacking off to his very own sister.
Okay, so he's incest fetishist. Gross.
At some point, Jim sends his address for the girl to send a Christmas card to him, and he got the card. He took a picture with it, and he said, "I'm so happy I got your card. It's beautiful. I love you. Just have a good day at school, my love. I wish I could sneak into the school and kiss you." I mean, brother, if that doesn't scream, what does? I want to sit behind you in class and be a student there and stare at you. That's creepy. No wonder he's single. He says, "I love my job, but I love."
Dude, great point. They're gonna have to SWAT him again. Because he might have a weapon, because he's the security head. That's actually such a great point.
Love you more. Well, it's funny you say that, Jim, because today is probably going to be your last day working here. So it's a good
assuming
thing that he
this
has
guy
something that
didn't
he
get
loves more
charged
than
at
his job.
all.
That's what I'm assuming right now, but we'll see.
Girl. We had high school girls here at the hotel in the past few weeks. They were hella cute. So Jim is admitting to being probably in the back room with like all the, you know, the camera surveillance stuff, checking out in the resort, you know, on the job. Extremely inappropriate. I mean, his higher up is going to have to know about this. He says he is.
That's not just inappropriate. I'm almost positive that's a crime. Maybe they could go about it from that angle. But again, if they contacted the police ahead of time, you know.
I'm starting to think this guy, like, might be a pedophile. I don't know.
Yeah. Shockingly enough.
Do a video of a girl doing yoga poses as well. But that's as much of the chat log as we can get into here on YouTube. If you want to read the full chat log and really dive into the mind of our boy Jim here, be sure to support us.
Want to access the CP,
every support we get on
should go to
locals
our
really goes a long way helping us.
Yeah, make sure to pay some extra just so you're able to read all these weird sex between a pedophile and what he thought was a child. So if you get off to that, go ahead and pay us money.
Keep going.
I don't know why they always say that.
Like
It's like,
it's so
I'm
weird
not
to
gonna
me.
look at this shit.
It's like, why? Who does that appeal to? You know what I mean? Like, what?
Other pedophile?
Yeah, like, why would I want to see that? Like, that's gross. It's like every time I like listen to this stuff happening, I'm always like, this is gross. I don't like this. This makes me very uncomfortable. So like, why would I want more of that? Why would I want the full thing of that? You know what I mean? I don't get it. It also like, thank you for the 5.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary ass pajamas, derailed in threads.
Weak and weary ass pajamas. That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, it's like literally like the fucking raven ass pajamas. That's true.
Can you look inside chat, dude? Look what I just got messaged. How do I feel about this?
And we'll get to that derail in just a bit, Kitty. Thank you for the 5. Really appreciate it. And congratulations on your new job.
How do I feel about this?
Who is that?
I don't
even feel like showing that. It's like doing nothing for me. Like, I don't know. It's like the vague post of the century. It's scary. It's frightening.
That's one of Thomas's friends. That's the human stand.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay.
And it helps us travel and get these, you know, extravagant hotels that we stay at to catch these guys. I mean, we're just staying here because, you know, Jim works here, obviously. But seriously, guys, these plane tickets to get out here to Reno, Nevada, like $1,000 a pop. If you can find it in your heart, please support us on Locals. It's only $7 a month. You get to watch the videos full, uncut, and uncensored, and read all the chat logs and all that, and really become a part of the Skeeter Gene community. You'll also be able to see
$7 a month. Okay.
Videos
Sure.
much earlier than they will be here on YouTube. All right, now that I'm done with my e-begging, let me show you guys sort of the setup that we got going on here. We're going to use the phone here, and as you can see right there, there's an option for security. So I'm gonna pick up the phone and hit that, and I'm gonna ask for...
See, and this is actually something I was thinking about, Bungless, because I've heard, I got distracted by the dono. So people have made this argument to me before. I don't know if I fully support it, but I think it's an interesting and somewhat compelling argument. By releasing publicly these full chat logs, it could show predators what not to do. You know what I mean? Is that a stretch, Vic? What do you think?
Well, I mean, is this acting under the guise that they show up at all or no?
What do you mean?
Well, most of these chat logs get released after the fact that they physically catch the person in person.
No, but what I'm saying is other predators.
Well, that's why I asked for clarification. Like, is this acting under the pretense that they also are gonna like show up in person? Because I mean, if you're showing up in person, there's kind of nothing you can fucking say at that point.
Kind of fair. Okay. I guess it could go either way, right?
Yeah.
It could also kind of help Preds look for what a decoy might sound like the techniques that decoys use to not necessarily be entrapment and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
A child savant here.
Like, but you know what I mean, right? Like, I mean, is that a stretch?
I know.
Like, I think that could be an issue. I would think you get like a predator who like, you know, subscribes for $7 a month, and like all they do is like spend just like hours studying like these transcripts and stuff like that to figure out how to be like the perfect pedophile. You know, I don't know.
Perfect pedophile. They could never be Jeff.
True.
For Jim specifically to come and check out my closet because I woke up this morning and I found a diddler in there. Check it out. There's a diddler just hanging in the closet. Real bad. So I'm gonna call the purity front desk and request a Jim come here and look at that, and then we're gonna.
Do you guys get it? Do you guys get it?
Just a couple hours ago, we went downstairs for breakfast. I saw Jim, and he said something to me about like my PJs. He liked it. Like he complimented me on my pajamas. It was really awkward. My heart sank. I was like, oh my god, it's him. He's here. So yeah, he gave us a.
Yeah, you get to see how decoys manipulate predators into giving their PII. That's true as well. Yeah.
Schedule and everything. He works on the weekends. It's 12 right now. He should be on the clock till 3, so we got plenty of time to catch him. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say here. Let's welcome Jim to his last day of work. I don't think he knows that today's gonna be his last day. Hi, I'm in room 996. I wanted to know if Jim could come and check something out. He did a good job last time when I reported something. I was just wondering if I could have him come up here and check something out. Oh, I just woke up today, and for some, it's weird. I had a suit hanging up, like in the closet, and it's like not there anymore. And I know I left my room at, I can't remember what time it was. I think it was like 5 in the morning last night. I only left for a couple hours, but I came back here and I'm looking. There's just like a diddler hanging up now, and like my suit's not there. I'm like 80% sure. I mean, I was
so clever. That's so clever, dude.
Yeah, I had a couple drinks. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I didn't put it in my buddy's room. Hopefully someone didn't roofie me or something. I know that happens here too. Okay, and it's
what? Why would you say that? Yeah, I know that happens a lot. Yeah. Okay.
All right. See you soon, Jay. Jim.
These people are just
I accidentally called him the name that
stupid.
Yeah.
He's been calling.
I mean, Jay Resort.
I had to give him kind of the runaround. They were kind of like sus about it, but then he mentioned like coming up to the room with a. Well, he mentioned you writing a statement for the suit missing. I was like, can you bring that up to the room actually? And he's like, yeah, I'll be up there in a second. Okay. So Jay's gonna be
People,
up here.
Might be something wrong with them. I don't know. It might be like.
Hey, was Jim still on his way up to 996 to give me that? Oh, okay. Oh, they're dealing with a medical right now. She said it's gonna be a minute.
See, this is the one thing that Skeet has over these people. Because if this was JiDion doing this, he would hear that there's a medical emergency happening and be like, okay, but this guy probably has a gun or something like that. Okay. So at least he's like waiting patiently while whoever's having like a fucking like seizure or stroke or whatever.
No, it'd actually be worse. John would send a camera crew to fucking film the person having a heart attack.
Oh, you're having a fucking heart attack? Well, guess what? There's a predator right here. Here's a picture of his asshole.
Yeah, that's what he'd say.
14 dying! 14!
How's it going?
Good. You said a blazer or something?
Yeah, something like that. Jim. Oh, I thought Jim was coming.
I'm his boss.
Oh, you're his boss?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
Oh, Doyle. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you want to come on in? Yeah, we're just like doing a little bit of vlogging. Yeah, I was hoping really hoping to talk to Jim about it because there was a, there was like a diddler in the closet too that we found.
A what?
A diddler? Yeah, in the closet. So I was talking to Jim about that specifically. Okay. I thought he could come up and look at it.
I mean, I can look at it.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
No, I think Jim specifically should look at it.
Why is that?
I think he's playing a joke on me or something, honestly.
Jim?
Yeah.
Why are you doing it like this? This is really weird. I think the responsible thing to do would be to...
the boss's voice was like edited at first. It was so odd.
It seems extremely clear to me that this is being done solely for content. Because why not just, immediately tell the guy's boss, hey, this guy's a fucking predator. Here's all the chat logs. Why not just do it that way? Why be like, yeah, he's playing a funny prank on me. I think he should just come up. Like, why are you playing it like a fucking like coy like a teenager? I don't know.
You
I don't
tell
like
him to
that.
show up here naked, by the way.
Yeah. Tell him to bring protection. He'll know what it means.
Like, what's going on? Like, I don't like this. I'm not a huge fan. Okay.
The 14-year-old sends their regards.
Yeah, like, this is weird.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Because I was bull.
I mean, maybe I'm clip chimping and I'm gonna eat my words, but I don't feel like I am. I don't know.
I don't think he took anything, but like when I opened
I'm up here for something. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Pochi, none of these people fucking talk to the police ahead of time because otherwise they would always get catches, unfortunately. Instead of Skeeter, we talk about it in my JiDion video, but Skeeter for 2023 had done like, I think it was something like, it was an insane amount of predator catches. Like, wait, let me see if I can find this section because I don't want to brutalize the number. But Skeeter specifically, we'll find it. Hold on. What? Why did it have your name on there? The fuck? Scary? I didn't like that. That was kind of scary. Okay, let me see.
It's getting a little cold in here.
I'm getting really scared.
Listen, man,
I think it's in the intro. Yeah, it should be not this interview, but the Skeeter interview.
30K views for an AI video, that's pretty good.
Fuck you. Citing some of the same problems listed above. 3 out of 50. Oh, okay, so you guys just told me and I didn't even have to pull it up. I'm retarded, sorry. Okay, so yeah, it was 3 out of 50. 3 out of 50. Yep. 3 out of 50 before 2023. So, if you collaborated with the police, I feel like that number would be a lot higher. But maybe that's just me.
Alex Rose is white, by the way. Has more rounds.
By the way, he's white.
Not specifically, but don't tell Jim. Okay. Just get him up. You're gonna get a kick out of it too.
Can I see it first?
Okay. You're not gonna tell him, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we're like doing like a little something. Yeah. It's gonna be funny, dude. Yeah. I know.
Keith, you're a bad person.
You're a pedophile.
Like, you're just legitimately just a bad person. You're framing this as a prank to this poor guy. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're just a shitty person. What is wrong with you?
Okay. Have you? Oh, yeah? I think we might have found him one, too. Okay.
What a terrible thing to say. What is wrong with you, dude? I don't know. This just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Holy shit. Oh, my God.
Dude, and the way that they're just, like, chuckling like a bunch of little schoolboys about it. Like, what is this?
Holy shit. shit, dude.
Oh my god, this is gonna be so crazy when we show that he's like actually a pedophile. Oh my god, this is gonna be so freaking awkward when it turns out that this like, guy's a pedophile.
Wait until we bring out the actual 14-year-old.
1 second.
We have a gift for you. It's like Nardwar.
Good to see you again. How's it going? So
Your
what
name
was this,
is
like
Big
a
Gruff
diddler in the
Daddy.
closet?
How'd you
I
know?
this
That's
dude
my
was-
alias.
It was gone. But if you want to come in. So
Who
right
you
here in this
like,
closet,
14?
We're just kind of vlogging.
Thinking about the kids is for pedophiles. You're right, Spectate. I'm sorry. I'm not even thinking. I need to get my mind straight.
We're downstairs. Yeah. How's it going? Doyle. Nice to meet you. But yeah, it was like, I just woke up this morning and saw like a diddler hanging up in the closet. Like, it's weird.
Did my supervisor come up here and speak?
He came and looked at it and he said, okay, we need to have Jim look at it now because he's really like the expert. I don't know. So if you want to open up the door, I don't really know what it is, but
Come the fuck on, man.
like that there, yeah. So that's that'd be like a picture of you holding a card that was sent to you by a girl, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
What the fuck? Why just yeah.
Yep.
Because we really just want to talk to you about it.
I got you.
And her name was
Yeah.
yeah. We have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
And just keep it between us.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a bad idea.
Yeah. I mean, what was the thinking? I mean, because pretty early on she did tell you you said that you liked girls that age, right? And you sent her your address for her to send a card to. So, I mean, how long has this attraction to girls been going on?
Too long.
Too long. How old are you again, Jim?
38.
38. Okay. Would you say in the last few years it started?
He looks old as shit.
Yeah, not aging gracefully. Not aging gracefully at all.
Okay.
He's only like
and it
10
seems
years
like you were
older
planning
than
to do
you.
this week.
That is depressing as shit, dude. Jesus. If I look like this at 38, somebody fucking kill me, man.
But then you kind of went quiet, right?
Yeah, I ended it.
You ended it? Were you going to reach back out to her next week or no? Okay, because I'll let you know this is a friend of mine's daughter.
Isn't that
okay?
scary to think about?
And she's not
10
supposed to be
years
anything
ago,
right
he
now,
was your age.
Right. And how long have you been
It was only.
Fuck you, Spectate.
I was.
So that was what?
I never got.
Oh, I know you never got, but you were still talking to her back around Christmas time at least. Right? A few months. I think you've been talking to her a good like 5 months, right? Okay. I mean, do we think it's obviously you know it's not appropriate, and you know some of the things you said. When she asked what the lowest age you would date would be, and you said it would be, and you said you would like to do stuff with her and a 18-year-old at the same time. Is that true, Jim?
Jesus.
It's not true. What is it then? Is it a fantasy?
Yeah.
It's a fantasy. So it is what you're attracted to. In a way. Okay. Have you ever
In a
watched
way.
any videos of? Okay, because I know at some point you did say you to a video of a 18-year-old girl doing yoga. Is that true? Why'd you say that, Jim?
It was a lie.
Why even lie about that? Is it true, Jim, that you?
Well, it sounds like it was. I think the video in question was one that he had on his security cameras. So I guess that's why he's lying about it now. Okay.
Pictures of your sister, like you said here?
No.
It's not true. So would this be your sister?
Yes.
Lisa? Why'd you send her pictures of your sister?
She asked for it.
Okay, but why
So he's
did
not
you send
38?
to these pictures of your sister?
Yeah, he's 5.
Now, Jim, I'm not judging. We can't control what we're attracted to. I know that she asked what your deepest, darkest fantasy was, and you immediately said it. Okay. Now we can't control what we're attracted to. You know, I like blondes, brunettes, and occasionally the big booty Latinas. And some people are attracted to sisters. You can't control what you're attracted to, right? So how long have you been attracted to your own sister? And okay, you don't remember when it started? Maybe early 20s, something like that. Okay. Did you grow up with your sister?
It was. Well, she lived with her grandma in Carson City.
Okay.
Her whole life, basically.
How often did you see her?
I met her when it was like 2000.
Okay, Harrison, if you ever go bald, shave my fucking head. I'll
So
be
you're like, what,
a
18
neo-Nazi
or
Solidarity.
something like that?
Thanks.
No, it was.
Okay, so you were an adult already.
No, I was probably around 13.
Oh, really? Okay. And how old was she?
She was. Well, she's a year older than me.
Okay. Okay. And you thought she was attractive back then?
No.
No. Is this okay? It wasn't until in adulthood. Okay. Is she your full sister?
No. Well, yes.
Full blood sister. Okay. So what sparked the interest for you and your sister? Was it a picture, a provocative picture she posted online? So you just one day thunk up, hey, my sister's pretty hot, I'm gonna jack off to her. That's not really a normal thing. So I'm wondering what made that
obviously.
transpire. Did you maybe get caught up in
Skeeter.
some of the we're watching, brother sister? Okay. See, the thing is with that stuff, it's really not healthy because at some point watching becomes not enough, and you want to do the real thing. So you were watching a good amount of it back then, or still are, would you say?
No,
Okay. Because you know it's not real. I don't know if you know that. It's usually acted out. Okay. But it sounds like that's what kind of derived your interest in your own sister.
You're really showing him,
And
man.
she doesn't know that.
I lost contact with her.
You looked at your penis.
What do you think?
Small.
I just like the line where he's like, just so you know, incest porn isn't even real, just so you know. Thanks, man. You fucking mogged him, bro.
It's been longer than that. It's been about 5 years.
Okay. What do you think your sister would have to say about you her pictures? Wouldn't be happy. Okay. Do you think she has an attraction to you? Have you ever tried to slide her DMs?
No.
Haven't tried it even. Okay.
I haven't spoke to her in 5 years.
Got it. And this here's a picture of you at work at the resort here. So it looks like also you're using your own company time. I see the timestamps. I know what times you work. You use company time to talk to and solicit this. Okay, sure. But it looks like you might have. Either way, you're in uniform. You sent it to her, right? And this is probably on one of the days that you were working. So again, it does look like you're using company time to talk to her like this. And I talked to your manager a little bit ago. I don't think he'd be really happy about that, right? He says you've been trying to find a woman for a while.
Obviously, bro.
He says you've been trying to find a woman for a while, right? Last few years or so. Okay. I would say that this. Do you think that this is getting you closer to finding a woman? Because you talk about how in love you are with her. You call her your girlfriend. You say my sexy year old. You tell her to shake her booty, her cute booty. You claim that they were high schoolers in the resort here. About you thought they were cute.
Yeah, that's
Were
fine.
you just looking at them on the cameras, on the screens in your security room, surveillance room? Okay. But you were here checking them out at the resort. Do you think it's appropriate for an assistant security supervisor to be doing that with girls, Jim? And well, it's a little more than a bad idea. And I mean, this is criminal activity, as you know. I mean, soliciting online for, I've looked into laws a little bit. It seems like you stopped and then you came back and then you stopped and you came back. It seems like, Jim, you might not be able to stop yourself.
How can someone make catching a predator be so boring? I don't know, man.
I mean, who's to say that you won't
I guess he's like trying to keep it soft spoken so it doesn't escalate or whatever.
Talk to another at some point. Should it come up? You know what I mean? I mean, I know you say you're done talking to here, right? This girl. Wednesday, I know that's when he's kind of stopped talking to her. Do you talk to all girls online like this that you converse with? Do you say things like that to them? Ones that are even they're your age, how do they usually respond to that?
Some of them like it.
Some of them like it, some of them don't. What would you say the ratio is? Would you say more don't like it than do like it?
More do like it.
More do like it, okay. Okay, so hey, W Riz. We need more of that,
Come on,
but
man.
with
Shut the fuck
of
up.
age legal girls, right? It's inappropriate to be saying that this girl here and saying you're obsessed with her body.
Guys, this is actually funny because I'm making a joke while the predator just stands there, and I'm joking about him like molesting a child. So that's actually funny if you think about it.
I apologize to you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm glad. And I mean, I think you're going to have to apologize to her dad, too. Here you say, have a good day at school, my love. I wish I could sneak in the school and kiss you. Hee hee.
I have no idea what's happening.
Is that something you really do,
Jim?
Jim?
Messages like.
I mean, that's a little bit of a. It's a very creepy thing.
What do you mean?
Like I'm being messaged by like a fucking smiler. This desolate landscape is suffocating me. What's the point of surviving in a world like this?
Oh, great. That's fun.
I don't know what's going on.
Why is Skeeter Jean dressed for Auschwitz? That is a interesting
He's
thing
here to
to
pay
say.
his respects.
Yeah, he's paying his respects. He's visiting the 10,000 shoes, man. Okay.
You thing to say.
Unlike him, he's not really. I mean, if you look at his physique, he's not exactly the boy in the striped pajamas. Maybe like for the fucking food court.
So it's a 50-50, maybe?
Maybe like one of the guards, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Is it like you felt like you had someone to talk to and you could share things with? Do you say, I love my job, but I love you more? So it's good that you have something to love more than your job, Jim, because after today...
Imagine he just pulls out a knife and stabs Skeeter in the neck. And
this is really a bad look for...
And then he like kills himself by jumping out the window. Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. It'd be pretty cool, I think.
JiDion has a cult-like fan base because they think that he is free from criticism because he catches predators. Yeah, trust me, I've experienced a good amount of it at this point.
For J Resort all around, And, of course, we're going to have to notify your manager. Because this is just inappropriate activity at work.
Well, you were actually
one of the resorts down the strip, but even I don't know if...
Oh, you're right, man. You're right, man.
I mean, even it's not a good look, right?
I'm really fucking sorry.
And then here, Jim, you say, is it bad that I'm actually imagining you getting a little turned on? Do you watch a lot of videos online? Sometimes, and those turn you on. Is there ever any with like girls that you come across? Not even on Telegram?
Nope.
Okay. Are you on Telegram?
I was.
You were? Yeah, I mean, what am I to make of this?
Bad sign. Bad sign.
It's sick. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Right? So you agree with that? Okay.
It's not true.
Now,
You've
knowing
met
that,
so many good people.
and you still win.
I've never been on. I don't have a Telegram, so.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, I was supposed to say that.
Yeah. Not public.
Jack your wink.
Haha.
What were your thoughts when you were doing that? Were you thinking, oh, this is so disgusting, I shouldn't be doing this? Or thinking that, okay, but you still, it seems like you couldn't stop yourself. Okay. Do you think you need help, Jim? Yeah. And just curious, where'd you find the video of the year-old girl doing yoga poses?
Why is he like prancing around? Why is he nervous? Why he's like,
I wonder why.
What's happening is he's being exposed for being a fucking pedophile. It's not that big deal.
Yeah, dude. We all make mistakes,
It's crazy. YouTube actually demonetizes, videos like this and takes them off the platform, but videos of
actually a rehabilitated pedophile. Can we get Poke in here to verify?
So again, guys, if you're not supporting our locals, be sure to do that. It really helps us out.
Did he just do a plug while he's doing a catch? Are we being so for real, dude?
Wait, that was chills, bro.
I need to hear that again. The audacity of that.
Like this and
yeah, YouTube demonetizes this stuff.
Takes them off the platform, but videos of girls doing yoga is completely okay for guys like Jim to go and look at. So again, guys, if you're not supporting on locals, be sure to do that. It really helps us out. Well, Jim, what do you have to say for yourself here?
That was kind of tough.
Now that shit was fucking awesome, man. Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, goddamn.
Harrison wipes his sweat off his forehead as he knows he's next.
And how many other girls this age have or anywhere?
There was one other a year ago.
A year ago. How old was she? Okay. Where did she live?
She said she lived up on 7th Street.
Oh, close by. Did you ever meet her? And she was real? Did you talk to her on the phone and stuff like that, like you did with this girl?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, did you talk to that one on the phone?
That was through Messenger on Facebook.
Okay.
And then we only talked for maybe 24 hours.
Okay. Did you break it off, or? Okay, so you realize that you shouldn't be doing it. See the answers on these. Hey, what's going on, DeMarcus? Yeah, I just woke up at the resort here. I was talking to, Jim, the guy that...
What is this face that he's doing? Why is he making these weird faces?
He's touching his cock.
I'm Jeff here, right? I know you were pretty ticked off about it, so...
You're the bastard I was talking to. You have no shame, do you?
I do.
I don't know how I feel about this, like, weird role play, too. Like, what is this? I know this is, like, Milton, that, like, gives the same vibe as when I, like, rape someone in a debate, and then at the end I say, can you say W Tyrone? Which I do, like, half the time I do that. But, like,
I'm gone, man.
I know, he hasn't been in chat in a long time. It sucks. It's sad.
What did you say?
Saw him in Aiden's.
Yeah, he moved on to Aiden and Dickers instead of me.
The real Tyrone was the...
Kiss her boobs, lick her
This
boobs.
pedophile is being exposed right now. Fuck
pictures,
Tyrone.
right? And not only that, he right there, Jim, he's the assistant security supervisor here at the resort. And he was also, he admitted to pictures of his own sister as well. I don't know if you knew that part. He's an adult, but it's still a sister, right?
Jim, is she your younger or older sister?
Older sister. She's a year older than me.
Jim, be honest. Did you touch her when you were?
No, I didn't. No, she. We didn't live together in the same house. She lived in Carson City. I lived in Gardnerville.
So you gained an attraction. He gained an attraction to her in adulthood upon watching
This almost feels scripted. Yeah, it does. I mean, it certainly feels like a skit, you know? Like, it's... I don't know. I really don't like this.
Right, Jim? It's kind of what inspired it, right? Okay.
I got rid of my Telegram.
Yeah, we already went through the ringer with that. He only said...
I get a lot of scammers through Telegram.
I get a lot of bitches through Telegram.
Images have been sent to you.
None through the Telegram. None through a year ago.
It was...
I ask you, I know it was sent to you. You might have deleted it. I don't care. But how many images have been sent to you throughout your life? 1 to 100.
Sent to me throughout my life.
Yeah.
From anybody?
From anyone, anywhere. On any site, any app, whatever. If you could think of a number.
So I can't think of anything that was actually sent to me by somebody.
But maybe you came across it.
But on the internet.
Yeah.
There were family nudism pictures with younger females in them.
Okay. How many of those?
Younger females?
Yes, sir.
Not great. Obviously.
Say, I got a magnifying glass on my eyes.
I have a magnifying glass on my eyes.
What use is this doing? What does this do? Who does this help? Is this good? Is it good to do this? What's your perspective, Vic?
I mean, kind of just this whole thing just kind of feels like a shit show, to be honest.
It just reeks. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of like owning this guy and being like, haha, he's a pedophile, and I'm gonna get him to say that he's a monster.
Yeah. After this video, we're gonna watch a Chet Goldstein video to see how it's really done.
It's so true.
Say, I have no hairline.
I have no
Look
hairline.
at his channel right now.
You are disgusting. My niece is traumatized.
What the fuck? Never not look at Chet's channel.
Okay, I'm scared.
The latest video is a predator bringing a fucking diaper filled with shit.
Oh, great. Awesome.
At least this guy probably got charged.
Caterpillar eyebrow. No hairline.
Because Chet did it.
Haha, it's funny because JiDion is acting like Pack God, and he is packing the Predator, and this is funny because I am a child.
Yeah, Jim likes him a little tan, right, Jim? But the girls?
How do I know this will never happen again, Jim? How do I know you're never gonna... Did you send a picture of your gym to my niece?
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't send one.
How do I know you're gonna keep your gym away from other girls? How do I know?
I understand.
Well, I already told him we're gonna report it to his higher up, to his manager, to really keep an eye on him and make sure that she's not gonna do it anymore.
Jim, I can't control what her parents are gonna do, but
It might go to the
her
cops.
parents, they're in a bind. Law enforcement's involved with them. So I know their first instinct is gonna want to go to law enforcement, but if they need to, they will. Yeah. So Jim, get your radio. I want you to get your radio.
It's right here.
I want you to turn it on.
It's on.
Oh, it's on. Yeah, he's got the earpiece on and everything.
Hold it down, and I want you to radio in 10-4. I was talking to a girl. Over.
What is that gonna do? And again,
what?
I want 5 minutes of that diaper video.
Look at what
that
you just
Chet
did,
guy.
Vic.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Look at what you just did. Thank you for the 5 Speed Racer. Great. Okay. This is just like, dude, what is this gonna do? And keep in mind, this is all before they've contacted the police.
Over and out, Jim. I want you to say that, Jim, please.
Yeah, he's finally is fun.
Because the radios are being monitored.
Jim, I need you for if we're gonna keep everybody out of the radio and say 10-4. I was talking to a girl.
Why would he say this? He said, "Did you hear that?" JiDion just said, "I need you" to a predator. What did he mean by this?
This is Jim, over and out. And you don't have to respond anymore. I just need you to say that, Jim. Can you say that before I go to my brother's house and we do something else?
I'll do it.
Over the radio?
Here, stand for 10 seconds, or else I'm gonna call my brother and I'm gonna get in my car.
Yeah.
10, 9, 8.
Are you serious?
7.
I'm gonna leave right now.
Okay. Well, if you're not gonna do it, Jim, we'll have to just we'll tell his manager and we'll get it done.
Here, Jim, let me talk to him.
I'm gonna walk away from my job right now.
Jim, let me talk to you real quick.
Yes, sir.
You have a good man talking to you right now.
I know.
You know, this could have went a whole different way.
I know.
I want you to ask the question, what's more important? That radio or my girl niece?
My radio.
Your radio is more important than my
Whoa. Okay.
Both equal.
But what's more important?
Well, the radio because.
Okay. Radio is more important than niece. That is
I
horrible.
don't mean it that way.
Okay. Okay, Jim. Well, look, if you're not gonna radio it in, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the point, Jim.
I can't get on the radio. They're gonna know about it.
No, I'm asking, you don't want anybody to know about this, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, how about this? Either you can radio it in,
Here's the thing.
or
if I get on the radio,
my friend can go. So you're the assistant manager.
I met his manager. He actually sent him up here, so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does his manager know about it?
No, we were gonna tell him next,
Okay, so
probably,
if
because
he doesn't want to radio it in, how about we just call the manager up instead?
you want to just call him up here.
So Jim,
Do they know what room you're in?
if we don't want to get the manager involved, just say 10-4. I was talking to a year-old girl.
I'll do that.
He'll do it when he gets here, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get anywhere.
I feel safe.
It's okay. I appreciate it.
I mean, come on, man. Did you fucking hear that? Come on.
I think we're gonna get anywhere.
If you ever question why he does this, just listen to that right there. I just tried to get you a crazy clip. I just thought I would get you some crazy clip.
It's okay. I appreciate it.
The amount of people they like fuck with, you're more than likely gonna find like one of these pedophiles that tried fucking with you when you were a kid. You just see this.
I would just be so disgusted, man. Like, I mean, it's just like so bleak.
Like, imagine you see one of these pedophiles that like molested you when you were a kid, and this is
Yes. Like, I mean, just so fucking disgusting
Do we
and
want to go to the
bleak.
dispatch office? Well, we need to talk to him pretty. Your manager's busy. Yeah.
He's in the dispatch office.
Okay, I gotcha. Is there anyone else we could talk to, Jim? I mean, even the hotel manager? Someone's got to know here. Okay. Well, we're all done here. I guess we can. We'll have to go with you to make sure you actually do it, though. Okay. All right. So.
I can take you to where the office is, but I can't let you.
This guy could say he was harassed and said these statements under duress, especially how they're threatening him to make these statements. Correct?
Okay, it's fine. You don't have to let us in, but we just need to make sure they know. So if you want to lead us there, take away, Jim.
My supervisor's calling me.
He's calling you. Okay, you should probably answer. Is that like Star Wars? Oh.
Hey, dude. I need you to come out of dispatch for a minute. I have something I have to tell you. I'll be down in the hallway in just a minute. No. I'm in trouble.
Haha. They zoomed in on his they zoomed in on his shoes because it's funny because he has like silly shoes and they're like silly looking. Well, when he was in the elevator, they zoomed in on the Predator's shoes because it's like funny because they looked really silly and they're like not good shoes.
Are you
it's
fucking
like
retarded?
It's kind of like the What are those meme if you think about it.
What is the matter with you?
Took quite the gamble today, Jim. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to violate policy, but if we could also talk, if you could come out, we could talk to him about it. Yeah. Okay.
Guys, W's in the chat. You see that?
W's in chat. He's like making fun of a pedophile, and it's funny. So true.
I don't. I wonder what he did with the paper. I think he folded up and did. Okay. Could we do like around the corner then?
Just send 5 gifted because you guys are great. There you go.
What the fuck?
What? Am I not allowed to do that?
Why? It's just so random. Like, what do you mean?
Kind of out of nowhere.
Okay.
A little jarring.
Okay.
I just had a moment of clarity, guys. Here's some gifted.
You just said
I just woke up from my eternal slumber, and I think you guys deserve some gifted memberships.
Come get us out here. Okay.
So, but I completely understand what you guys are doing.
So being kicked out for what?
That's not my decision.
Oh, it's not yours.
It's
okay.
It's a
GM.
It's a GM. It was his call, but we're not. I will allow you. We're not going to like make you leave right now. Your property. We'll wait until you make contact with our team. We got stuff.
We got stuff in our room.
What about the hotel they paid for? Did they get
Sorry about the diddler in the closet.
I think they only paid for it for the day. So why didn't it show any of the people I gave my memberships to?
Well, because you're a scammer.
Then why did it do the notification? What the fuck was that? Why did it even do that?
Scammer.
What was the point of that?
Thanks for scamming people, bro.
I guess I can just give out my other 5.
You mean your other 5?
You get 10 a month for free as a YouTuber.
You do?
Like for your channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me?
No, that's a thing. And if you don't do it, you're just wasting it.
When?
Did you ask, or when does that become a thing?
Yeah, when is this a thing?
I don't know. I don't know when it became a thing, to be honest.
I don't ever remember that being a thing.
Dude, what the fuck? It's still not saying where the memberships are going.
Why are you just such a scammer, dude? What the fuck?
It's so fucking annoying. It gives me these 5, and it says that I just gave out 5 gift memberships.
Scammer.
And then it's not giving them to any.
Scammer.
The fuck? What's the fucking point of that? It's fucking annoying. Okay. Whatever, I tried, guys.
Guys, we were reporting.
Whatever, I guess I'll just kill myself.
Hey, if you guys wanted to give some gifted memberships, you could, I guess.
Watch someone gift a membership and it gives it to no one as well.
Bring the,
that would be scary.
The resort assistant security supervisor.
Guys, somebody give a membership. We can test it.
So he was talking to my daughter. He was sending pictures of himself here at the job.
Jim, the short?
Yeah, with like no hairline and like the a-hole like beard and mustache lineup. Yeah. Yeah. So he was like, getting pictures of her, sending pictures, and come to find out he admitted to like to his own sister, to her. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really inappropriate. I don't know if you have kids, but
I do. I have an 9-year-old little girl.
Yeah. And then he said he was here a couple weeks ago checking out some like 18-year-olds that were staying at the resort. So yeah, a lot of bad stuff. Yeah, word's gonna get out.
I already hear that. That's terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry for you guys. I mean, you guys lost a good resort assistant supervisor.
Oh, he's gone?
I'm assuming it's a really bad look.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, so that's the situation. Now they're kicking us out for for filming. It is what it is. We expected it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're staying at some other resort down the strip.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it is, but
There's some other resort that doesn't have fucking tiles, so
that's what we're on the rest of the week.
Is it actually gonna work now?
No.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? This is so evil. What is this?
Yeah. To all the people watching, fuck you, you get nothing.
Cryptid, thank you for the gifted. I don't know.
The nothing membership.
I hope it went to someone. I guess we just don't know who it went to, maybe?
Yeah, big shout out to the Void and Nothing with the 11 gifted.
Yeah, that just like went to like reparations or something. I don't know. Like, what is that? What just happened?
Epstein just stole.
Back to the kids, right? Yeah. Right on. They're kicking me out for being black. Can you believe that? I'm supposed to be what?
Whoa.
Why would he say that? You're just disparaging. You're disparaging the hotel when you just said that you completely understand it. What is wrong with you, you fucking asshole?
Yeah, they're kicking me out because you were black.
Yeah. Thank you.
Great, man.
He can make it this time. He can make it this time. I'm sorry. No, we're just here. We're here exposing a predator, like an online predator. Yeah, it was like their security, like one of their supervisors. I don't know if you've seen this guy floating around. This guy. Have you ever seen him? Yeah.
Is the stream demonetized? Why? I mean, try sending a dono. I mean, if the dono works, then I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah, if it smells like a duck, it's a duck. You know what I mean?
We can't.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna get fired. We're just
you
waiting
can't
on
send a
the cops to
dono?
go up, so.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Are you being serious?
Oh yeah, Deadass, that's what we're here for. We flew all the way from Detroit. Predatorial Investigation Unit. The Predatorial Investigation Unit.
Oh, really?
Yep. I was undercover today. Oh yeah, they're kicking us out now. They don't like the cameras. I mean, they can. It's private property, so. Yeah, do what you can. All right, you guys have a good one.
I'm getting really scared.
Come on. It's fucking bullshit. No, I just exposed their security supervisor.
I heard, yeah, exactly. That's what I was telling him.
Yeah,
dude, I respect you 100%.
Have you seen him?
No, not yet.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Dude, thank you for.
I appreciate it.
I have kids, man.
Okay.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Appreciate you watching, bro. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, he's the supervisor of the security.
Okay.
It's like short, bald.
In my basement,
I
man.
haven't seen him walking around, but real bad guy.
And you got him, huh?
We got him.
What the fuck? That guy looks
very
We're getting
unfortunate.
kicked out now, unfortunately. We're catching the hotel supervisor, the security supervisor. Yeah, you haven't caught him. Hey, that's crazy.
What?
Here.
Yeah, so it's not demonetized. Thank you. Thank you both for the $2.
Yeah, until like, the money goes nowhere, remember?
Don't say that, please. Please don't like put out
What? Test?
knocking on wood. Thank you for the 2. I don't want to. I really would rather not think that the thing that I do for work for my job isn't gonna actually give me money. Thank you for the $1.
The stream.
Oh, okay. So just this stream, I'm not making money for the whole day.
Yeah, like everything you're like all these donations you're seeing right now, it's going nowhere.
What? Please stop saying
Ligma
that.
grin JiDion kiss mark peach peach.
Knocking on wood. Thank you for the 2.
What? Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you watching. Hell yeah, bro. Nice meeting you.
I don't want to put that kind of energy out there.
So they weren't happy about us filming and whatnot. Yeah, you know Jim Zeeble.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Jim, yeah, security, like assistant. He's all good. Yeah, so I'll go. We're going to the. We're gonna have a much better time there.
Sir, I'm trying to catch you guys.
Is there anything?
Oh, we just been chilling here.
Oh, okay, I'll try to catch you at your room.
This guy's spreading me bad.
My director got here. He's like, you guys want to leave.
Okay. Oh, we already booked something else, so we're good.
Okay.
It's all good.
Because RPD's up there getting the statement from the.
Well, I get to say because I'm
doing whatever
demonetized.
report they want, and then I think they want to talk to you guys. So
Yeah, we're gonna.
Here to you guys.
Yeah, what side are they on right now?
They're up in our security office.
Oh, they're up there.
There's a little girl's show going on up there.
Oh my God.
Like a mom and dad watching their child. So.
Okay, so we're not kicked out. So. No, WJ Resort. They're doing. What
Wait, did they leave before they got the statement from the police, or did they just not show it? That's really weird.
No, we got the contents were released.
Show going on up there.
Oh my God.
Like a mom and dad watching their child. So.
Okay, so we're not kicked out. So.
Are they going?
You know, UJ Resort. They're doing what they're supposed to be.
Are you not going to give your
going to the Atlantis? I don't care.
report?
Pretty much. I thought I talked to a
Oh,
girl,
okay.
girl,
Thank
they
God.
met
I
on
was like,
Facebook,
Jesus
Facebook
Christ,
Messenger
you
right here.
freaks.
They exchange phone numbers here.
Okay.
That's yeah, you can. Or if you want to step in the shade even somewhere, that'd be better. Reno 911, real life. Yeah, that's our. It's like our decoy. Yeah, she puts like she's an adult, but she puts on like a young filter to make herself look young. Yeah, there was talks of that, so he sent his address so that we could send him a postcard. And that's something we do to kind of verify that we have the right address, because sometimes we go to their house and he end up sending his address. We send him a postcard. So November 8th at 8:08 a.m. is when the first Facebook message was sent from him. He initiated the conversation.
Can you guys send me those conversations?
Yeah,
right
so
now?
if you give me an email, I can send you a Google Drive link and it has everything
So
like
I'm
in
gonna
order.
send an email to you guys, like a link, and then
Is
you
it
can
next on link?
Yep.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're wrapping it up right now. The police have arrived on scene. They're going through all the evidence right now.
Good.
I've got an update that Jim has admitted to everything to the police and admitted everything to his supervisor, and they're here right now until the police clear out and all that. And also got an update. We're actually not kicked out. The GM is not mad at us. So, you know, WJ Resort, they're handling this thing accordingly, and I'm pretty sure, you know, after this, Jim is
WJ Resort.
So, you know, is what it is. It's a really sad story, you know, but you can't be sending these messages to girls.
It's a really sad story, but also I got freaking content. Great. So, I mean, I don't think Skeeter's as bad as JiDion, but he's still pretty bad.
But he's up there, 'cause, I mean, you know, if you just look at him, you can tell why.
Yeah, he's really tall.